Then we ask for the RICA documents of this number. So
ask for what?
The RICA details of this number. And I know for sure, my lord, that with the MSSIDN, which is the cell phone number, without the IMEI number, without the device itself, the RICA number can be obtained from the mobile network operator. Now, Exhibit DD5E in brackets, figure 2, there's also a reference to a number 0762648460 that is also attributed to accused number 2. We've also requested for the section 205 so that we move smoothly, my lord, instead of stopping today to get the 205 and then coming back and querying something else, my lord, as the court pleases.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
For the latter number, 0762648460, we do have the section 205.
Has it been
Yes,
finished,
and
Mr.
they're just
Ramsey?
being printed, my lord. They're still being printed.
Oh, they've still been printed.
Yes, they will be finished to
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Ramsey.
As the court pleases, I mean, that's it, my lord.
Okay.
Now, on that note, my lord, I was indicating that yesterday we prepared the section 205 of accused number 2, and we then extracted data pertaining to the 16th
June.
up to the 10th of February 2021, just relating to the tower information. The original section 205 in PDF format will shortly be here. They're still also being printed. If maybe we can just carry on in the meantime.
Yes.
Yes.
So this document you've just handed, why don't you give it a number, an exhibit number?
It's got an exhibit on top, my lord.
On
It's
top.
exhibit DD5
TD5 what?
in brackets E, Roman figure 1.
1, yeah. Okay.
Yes. As I indicated, my
All
lord,
right.
that's for the number of accused number 2 that starts with 060 901 6890.
Okay.
The court will recall that yesterday we clarified that this is the number that the state, according to the evidence of Sergeant Mukhani, was found in possession of accused
Okay,
number 2 on the 8th of February 2021 at Vilera Police.
Is it 8th of February? Not 16th.
No, it's 8th February.
8th February.
Yes, 20.
Okay.
He received information on the 7th.
On the 7th, and
February,
then he went
then
to
the following day he went there.
Valeria.
Yes.
Okay. 2022.
No, 2021.
Okay.
Colonel Hose, if perhaps you can refer.
Yes.
I will ask that if the state wishes to proceed with the section 205 or the evidence contained in Exhibit DD5E, if the state is still intending to finish the section 205 records in respect of the same accused, that will be provided by such, so that we can be able to consult before the witness starts testifying. Because, my lord, if it comes in piecemeal, it's difficult to consult and understand the evidence whilst the witness is testifying, whilst you are still waiting for the other evidence to compare with in order to formulate a defense or to understand the line of the evidence that is presented before court.
It's in respect of which number?
Sorry, my lord.
What you are submitting is in respect of which number?
In respect of the number that they are still printing, my lord.
Which accused?
Accused number 2. It's for accused number 2.
Mr. Ramos Epedi, what
It's
do
on
you
its
say?
way, my lord. I'm told I had from the state.
But it says those numbers, that other section 205 documentation will be in due course handed over.
And we did give it to them electronically, my lord. We gave it to them.
When?
And this has been the recurring explanation in this, in
So
this
they
matter.
do have that
Yes, we
in
gi-
electronic form.
yes, we gave it to them on a USB.
Mr. Msololo, you hear what Mr. Baloyi says. You have been furnished with the disk,
Yes, my lord.
which is also in USB.
My lord, as I had indicated that we all have the USB and the computers. If that folder can be named, and then we name we know that it's from this page to this page, so that from the documents or from the folders that are contained in the USB, we'll be able to locate the one that is currently being referred to. My lord.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
Yes, my lord, this is part of the folder that has the affidavit of Ms. Faithillingham,
Okay.
and the section 205s appear at the bottom of the folder, and I've just verified with my colleague that this information was indeed
Hello, was finished.
indeed finished, yes. But my lord, to save time, it shouldn't take long before those documents arrive here. If maybe we take a short adjournment, they should be here any moment from now.
Yes, Mr. Chololo, they say this information will be at hand.
My lord,
Today.
if we are proceeding electronically, let the state beam that evidence there. Let the state open it for the court to see it. Let the registrar give the laptop to the court so that that exhibit will be opened. We'll see, everyone will see the document, will see the number of the pages contained in that document, then the witness will be able to proceed. Because we're now all using electronic documents.
That's what the witness was about to do.
So the witness, Mr. Colonel House, will testify about that.
Yes. If you can just open it electronically.
As it is the court, madam. But even beyond that, madam, it should be understood that this is not our evidence as defense that we're sitting here. It relates to the accused persons there. We could not have consulted on the strength of the evidence that is in the laptops with these accused persons. That can only be done if we've got hard copies. We present it to them and then they explain to us that, look, this number and this number, this is the position or the circumstances regarding this number. Because this evidence is not about us, it's about them. So it's not for us that it must not only be made available to us, but also to them in all the possible means available. I would therefore request, my lord, that we be furnished with their hard copies. We approached our clients, compare and contrast the evidence and hear their viewpoints. Because this trial is about them, not about us. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, there's no objection against that. Just say if we can just maybe adjourn for a few minutes, let's just get the hard copies, give it to the defense, and we can then take it from there.
Okay, you let me know when you're
That's
ready.
okay. Proposing this morning, we proceed on Exhibit DD5E,
Yeah.
Roman figure 1. This is the extracted data from the cell phone 060-901-6890. As we indicated yesterday, my lord, This is the cell phone. Oh, sorry, the accused are not here.
No, fine. You repeat it. Cell phone of?
The cell phone that was found in the possession of accused number 2.
Okay, in Valeria police
Yes,
station.
yes, on the 8th of February 2021. And the purpose of the whole exercise is just, we'll recall that when we stopped yesterday, Lieutenant Colonel Hose was referring to the tower
Yeah.
of Queen Suite for a certain period. And there was then an objection.
Yes, yes.
And we then undertook to go and make copies of the section 205 to show the different towers from the date of the arrest of the accused from the 16th of June 2020. So the witness, what we've prepared now, what we have prepared now is a tower information from the date of the arrest of accused number 2 on the 16th of June 2020 until the date when the cell phone was found in his possession on the 8th of February 2021.
Yeah, where are the accused now? Yeah.
Please. I just want to make a correction. This exhibit DD5EI ends with the date of the 1st of February 2021.
Yeah, you can repeat what you said for the benefit of the accused.
As the court pleases, my lord, the documents have been printed and are still in the process of being printed. There is now the section 205, the original thereof as received from the service provider in PDF format. It's taking some time as the machine is also breaking down along the way because of the volume of the papers that have got to be printed. It's just reams and reams of paper. This morning we handed up exhibit DD in brackets 5 in bracket DD5 in brackets E, Roman figure 1, This is the data that was extracted from the section 2.5 data of accused number 2, and we focus from the date of his arrest, the 16th of June 2020, to show the tower information on the respective dates since his arrest. And exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1 was supposed to go up to the 8th.
To the 8th.
Yeah, the 8th of February 2021. However, they could only print up to the 1st of February 2021. We'll make sure that the rest of the dates are printed when we take the long adjournment.
Okay.
We have reached an agreement in principle with the legal representative of accused number 2 and the other legal representative that we can proceed to place this tower information on record whilst the data for the other number is being printed. The 0762648460 number.
07264.
07626484.
Sorry, 076264.
Yes. 8460.
8460.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Mr.
Yes.
Interpreter.
Kuthiwa manje siyaqhubeka nale document le abayiphethe eku-exhibition BD5.
Right, Lieutenant Colonel House, there's before you exhibit DD5 in brackets E in brackets I, which is the extraction of the call data from the section 2.5 of accused number 2 for the number 060-901-6890. If you can just proceed to place the tower information relating to this number from the 16th of June 2020. Starting with the number and the date, as well as the cell ID and the cell name.
Thank you, my lord. Just for the 16th of June, my lord.
Yeah, from the 16th.
Okay, I must start from the 16th. So you need the cell number, IMA, and date and tower.
Yes.
16 June 2020, 27609016890. Cell tower was undefined. The cell phone was on that stage not switched on. It went to call forward, so there was no signal for the 16th of June.
And the time, if you can also just
020728.
Kuthiwa le nombolo 0609016890 ngomhla 16 kuJune ngo-2 0728 ayixhumananga ne tower ngoba kuthiwa itower undefined okusho ukuthi ayichaziwe itower ukuthi yipi ngoba kusho ukuthi ke ngaleso sikhathi ke yayisacinyiwe.
Next one's 27609016890, 16 June 020750. Went also to call forward. Cell phone was offline or switched off, so there was no cell phone tower picked up on that number.
060-901-6890 ngomhla 16 June 2020 isikhathi 020750 nakhona ke lapha ayizange ikwazi ukuxhumana netower ngoba yayicinyiwe.
27609106890, 16 June 020828. Cell phone was offline. It went to a call for it, no cell phone data available.
060-901-6890 ngomhla 16 June 2020 020750 nakhona ke kuyakho kuvisa ukuthi cell ifone leyo kuchaza ukuthi yayisacinyiwe ngoba ayizange ikwazi ukuxhumana netower.
27609016890, 16 June 065338. He received the SMS, empty SMS. That's we not received. Yeah, he received the SMS. As I read the number, my lord.
Yes, please.
From 2767333332. And he was in the 3G Impala Platinum NGA 93 cell tower.
Kuthiwa lawo 060-901-6890 ngesikhathi ngomhla 16 kuJune isikhathi kwaku 065338 yathola i-SMS evela ku 067-330-3332 lapho ke itower eyayiqhumanisa namafoni ko 3G Impala Platinum NGA 93.
27609016890, 16 June 065539. He received the SMS, MT SMS, from 27673303332, and he was in the 3G Impala Platinum NGA 93 tower.
060-901-6890 nakhona ke lapha ngomhla 16 kuJune isikhathi kwaku 065539 yathola SMS evela ku 0673303332 iqhubeka yiyo le tower u3G Impala Platinum NGA 93.
Then 27609016890, 16 June 2020, 10:55:40. He received the SMS, empty SMS, from 2767330332, and he was in the Impala 2G Impala Platinum NGA 3.
Tuage number ke lena 060-901-6890 ke.
Just want to open for them to read the chat.
Isikhathi lapha kwaku 10:55:40 yathola i-SMS evela kule number 067-333-3332 eqhumana lapha ke ile tower u2G Impala Platinum NGA 3.
27609016890, received the SMS, empty SMS, on 16 June 2020, 14:12:14, from number 276069461995 in the cell tower 3G Freedom Park 80 NGA.
Kuthiwa ke inamba lena 0609016890 iyathola SMS ngomhla ka16 kuJune isikhathi kwaku 14/12/14 lapho ke inamba le ayithumela ethole SMS iphuma kuyona u0606946195 iqhumana ile ngale Tower 3G Freedom Park 80 NGA.
In 2760901689 from the 17th on the 17th of June, just there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that I'll read. From the 17th of June 2020 at 08:51:08, at 09:37:18, at 10:07:34, 10:50:01 and 15:58:01. The cell phone were offline and it went to call forward. There's no cell tower identified because the phone was offline on that stage.
Kuthiwa ke lana 0609016890 ngomhla 17 kuJune kuthiwa 08:51:08 isikhathi futhi nango 09:37:18 nango 10:07:34 nango 10:50:01 nango 15:58:01 ayizange iqhumane na tower ngoba yangena ku call forward ngoba engekho itower engaqhumana nayo.
276090111690, 17 June 18:01:45. We received a SMS from Stay Safe. There's no number. It's and then on that stage he was in a 3G PTA North NGA cell tower.
0609016890 ngomhla 17 kuJune isikhathi 2020 isikhathi kwaku 18:01:45 yathola iSMS evela ku Stay Safe akuna nombolo ekhona lapho kodwa ke itower yabaqhumanisa u3G PTA North NGA.
The Pretoria North.
Pretoria North, that's right, my lord. 276090016890 received the SMS on the 17th of June 2020 at 18:01:46 from 2782009869 while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
0609016890 wathola SMS ngolanga mhla 17 kuJune 2020 isikhathi kwaku 18:01:46 iSMS lena evela ku 0820098269 itower esetshenziswa ngaleso sikhathi kwaku 3G PTA North NGA.
276090168990 received the SMS on 17 June 2020 at 18:01:47 from number 2715745317 while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA tower.
Kuthiwa ke u0609016890 mhla 17 kuJune 2020 ngesikhathi sika 18:01:46 yathola i-SMS evela ku 0820098269 yesekhona kuleya tower yes 3G PTA North NGA.
I'm wondering if it will be a train smash if I were to suggest that because the number does not seem to be in dispute, then we avoid re-mentioning the number each time that there's a transaction. We simply say that that same number on this day, at this time, this is what happened. I'm not so sure. It's just a suggestion.
There is in fact welcome. We can then just say same number, and what is important is the tower information.
And the number also?
Yes,
That was
the same number.
But
then the
if the
tower.
number was phoned, must I read the number out, not the IMSI number, but the other party? Must you read the other party number out or not?
Well, it's not even necessary to read the other party number.
You just need a cell tower?
Yes.
Okay. And, okay, so,
Sorry, my lord, just to add on to that. I fully agree with my learned colleague to curtail time. And also on the other party, the only number that I'm interested in to be read are either the number of the persons attributed to be the accused persons in front of court where it appears, and the 072-505-7056. The rest of the numbers, it's not necessary to read them out.
thank you, my lord.
Yes, okay.
Thank you. It is welcome. You can
On 17 June 2020, 1801:47, received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Tom, now 17 June 2020, isikhathi kwa-1801:47 yathola SMS evela ePretoria North NGA.
17 June 2020, 1801:48, received the SMS while in 3G Pretoria North NGA tower.
Ngomhla 17 June isikhathi kwa-1801:48 yathola SMS evela khona lapha ku 3 esebenzisayo yona letha u-3G PTA NGA.
17 June 2020 at 1801:49, they received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 1801:49 yathola futhi i-SMS isetshenziswa yona letha 3 GPTA North NGA.
On 17 June 2020, 1801:50, the number received the SMS on a 3G while in a 3G PTA North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 1801:50 yaphinda yathola i-SMS evela engena ngele yathawa leya 3G PTA North NGA.
17 June 2020, the number received the SMS on 1801:51 while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 isikhathi kwa-1801:51 yaphinda yathola i-SMS evela ehamba ngale yathawa u-3G PTA North NGA.
17 June 2020, 1801:51, the number received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 1801:51 yaphinda yathola i-SMS engene ngale yathawa 3G PTA North PGA.
17 June 2020, 1801:51, the number received the SMS from while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower area.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 1801:52 yaphinda yathola i-SMS ingena nge-Pretoria 3G Pretoria North NGA.
17 June 2020, 1802:46, the number received the SMS while in the 3G Pretoria North NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 17 June 2020 1802:46 le number yaphinda yathola umbiko uvela ungena nge-Pretoria NGA PTA.
Then, my lord, from the 17 June 2020, from 1907:50 to the 18th of June 1940:29, the cell phone was offline, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 call forwards where there was no signal or cell phone was offline.
So mhla 17 uJune ihla lezo ezisithupha kusukela mhla 17 June ngo-190750 kuyofika mhla 18 kuJune 1940-29 le phone lena kuyabonakala ukuthi yayidlulisa imbiko ngoba yayingaqhumani nethawa.
18 June 2020, 220655, the number received SMS, one in a 3G for Wood Park SGS cell phone tower.
So mhla 18 kuJune ngomsikhathi wo-220655 le number yathola SMS evela engena ngalethwa 3G for Wood Park.
My Lord, do I need to write all the numbers, or can I say from the 18th he received 5 SMSs on the same cell tower?
Yes.
Or is it good?
You can just summarize it.
Okay, so then from the 18th of June 2020, 18 June 2020, 2206.56, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SMSs received until 2208.57, and they were, on that stage he was in a 3G for Wood Park SGS cell tower area.
Kusukela ngo-18 June kale ngesikhathi sika-2206.56 sehle siyofika kusikhathi sika-2208.57 yathola imibiko ebilokhu ingena emihlanu ingena ngayo leya tower leyo 3G Fairwood.
Then from 19 June 2020, 10:51, the cell phone was switched off or not in a tower area. 19 June 10:51:32 to 19 June 2020, 16:09:56.
So mhla 19 kuJune 10:51:32 kuyofika mhla 19 kuJune 19:32:13 le phone lena kuyabonakala ukuthi ayicishile.
In 20 June 2020 at 01:26:22 to 20 June 2020 02:22:23 received 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 SMSs, while in the 3G Pukeng NGA cell phone area. Okay, the last one, sorry my Lord, the last one is Wagfontein. So from the 20th June 01:26 to 20 June 01:28, he was in the 3G Pukeng NGA area, and then on 20 June 2020 at 02:22, he was in the 3G Wagfontein NGA area, cell phone area.
Kuthiwa ke uqala lapha ku-20 June 2020 ngo-1:26:22 ukuyofika ku-20 June ngo-1:28:24 lapha ilokhu ithola imbiko ama-SMS ukuthi itholakala yona lapha eduze kwetower le kuthiwa 3G Pukeng NGA. Manje ke ngalolo suku mhla 20 June ngo-2:22:23 yayithola i-SMS futhi kodwa ke isitholakala manje iseduze kwetower u-NG Wagfontein NGA.
June 2020, 15:07:59. From 20 June 2020, 15:07:59, the cell phone was off, didn't find any signal up until 26 June 2020, 11:02:38.
Uqala lapha mhla 20 June 2020 kusuka ngesikhathi sika-15:07:59 sehle size siyofika le phansi lena mhla 25 June. Can you please go down?
Yeah. 26 June.
26 June ngesikhathi sika-11:02:38 le phone lena ibingatholi isignal so ibingaxhumani naThawa.
Okay, let me just check here. 26 June 2020 from 16:21:18 received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 SMSs until 26 June 2020, 16:23:19, while in the 3G Pretoria University NGA cell tower.
Kusuka le phezulu lena ku mhla 26 June 2020 ngo-16:21 18 yathola imibiko eyishumi ama-SMS uze iyofika u-16:23 19 iqhumana ne-3G PTA kusho ukuthi sePitoli University NGA.
26 June 2020 at 16:40:29 he received a call, MTC call terminating, while in the 3G Pretoria University NGA cell tower.
Ngomhla 26 June 2020 ngomhla ngesikhathi kwaku-16:40:29 athola i-call kusho ukuthi yayithola i-call ifonelwe ngaleso sikhathi iqhumana nale tower 3G PTA University NGA.
June 2020, 17:23:01, he received the SMS while in the 3G Abode 219 Hillcrest NGA.
Kuthiwa-ke lapha ngomhla 26 June 2020 ngesikhathi kwaku-17:23:08 yathola i-SMS iseduze kwe-3G Abode 2 itower ese-Hillcrest NGA 219.
26 of June 2020, 17:24:21 and 17:44:32, he received the cell phone was offline, was switched off while in the 3G Abode 219 Hillcrest NGA area.
Ifoni kusuka 17:24:21 kumhla 26 kuJune 2020 le phone lena yencinyiwe kodwa iseduze kwale tower le 3G Abode 219 Hillcrest NGA.
26 June 2020, 17:45:08 and 17:45:45, the cell phone was switched off while in 3G Ox Street NGA cell phone tower.
26 kuJune esikhathi kwa-17:45 kuyofika 08 nango-17:45 le cell phone ecinyiwe kodwa-ke yabonakala ukuthi iseduze kwe-3G Ox Street NGA.
26 June 2020, 17:52:58, he received the SMS while in the 3G Flying Saucer NGA cell phone tower area.
Ngomhla 26 June 2020 ngesikhathi sika-17:52:58 athola i-SMS kuwukuthi ngaleso sikhathi useduze kwale tower kuthiwa yi-3G Flying Saucer NGA.
Sorry. Mr. Baloyi, this evidence, you want it to be on record until which date?
Until the 8th of February 2021.
The following year?
Yes.
Is there no shorter way where you can deal with, unless it is disputed, that accused number 2 was never in that area? Mr. Ramsipidi.
The court will recall that the version is that upon his arrest, the cell phone was confiscated.
Yes, of course.
That it was in the possession of the police.
Yes.
So this is just to refute that.
Yeah, but look, I mean, what's your view, Mr. Ramsipidi? Because we know your client's version.
Yes.
Unless you're saying he shares a number with the same number with some other person, fine, then it makes sense.
Exactly my point, my lord.
What are you saying?
My view is this. We are saying from the 16th to
The 16th of
till
June.
he, 16th of June 2020,
Yeah.
until this phone is analyzed. It has been in the
When was it analyzed?
in Mpumalanga by the TSU, the unit.
What was the date? Do you know the date?
They received it on the 8th of February in Mpumalanga, 2021.
following year?
Yes, 2021. But it was, I think, Mr. I forget his name, the one that did the downloading, said it
Yeah,
took him
remember the
about 6
gentleman
months
from Mpumalanga.
yes,
Remember that gentleman?
yes, to download it.
Now,
my lord.
what is the dispute? You're saying the phone was not in your client's possession.
Yes, and the purpose of the cell tower, my lord, is to show that at the time, sometimes when these phones, say for example, Pretoria University,
Yeah.
he was in police custody. The 24th, when it's making calls, he was making a so-called confession with the magistrate. Other days, according to the AVL, he was in Pukeng, Dr. Tokwe, but the phone is making calls, and it's in Avalon where he doesn't know. So it, according to our version, supports our version that somebody else had that phone because it could not have been at Avalon when it's in Villaria or North Police Station, my lord.
Okay, let's take Mr. Baloyi.
Yes.
What's the state's version?
That is precisely the point, Malo, to demonstrate that the police never confiscated this cell phone. It was the whole time the position of the of accused number 2. We can see this from the cell tower information, Pretoria North, on the when he was arrested.
Yeah, so it was in Pretoria North Fine until where to?
Yes, yes, and that it's either at some point it was given to someone else, and then at some point returned to the to accused number 2.
When was it returned to accused number 2? That's
But yes, but the cell tower will indicate as to when was he in the Queenswood reception area, which is near the detention center. But my lord, the nub of the matter is that the police never confiscated the cell phone. Accused number 2 was the whole time in possession of the cell phone.
It was before Mohano took possession of the cell phone.
Yes, yes.
It was
that's-
before that.
Yes, that's the whole purpose of this evidence.
Okay, when Mohano took the cell phone from accused number 2, it was in Valeria,
Yes, it was at Villera
police station.
Yes,
in the cells.
yes.
Do you deny that, sir? Your client denies that.
My lord, we deny it. Let's give.
No, I'm not.
Yes, I deny it.
I just want to find a way to curtail all this evidence. Because really, unless you, I mean, one must admit that that phone was moving around.
Yes,
It was moving around.
Yes.
The question is, who was in possession of the phone?
exactly my point, my lord.
And you are saying it was not your client.
I'm saying exactly that.
And the state is saying,
We're saying that the accused was the whole time in possession of the phone, or
Until-
that he gave the phone
To
to
some
someone
other
else.
person.
Yes, that is in fact the version of the accused, to refute the version of the accused.
so when it was in Mpumalanga, who handed it over to the analyst there? The person who downloaded?
Yes. My lord, the court will remember that Sergeant Mokhane found the cell phone in possession of the accused
Yeah,
at Villera Police Station on the 8th of February 2021.
right.
He then takes it to DPCI in Mpumalanga.
And then they receive it when?
for analysis.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, but the period thereafter is not really important.
Yeah, it's
because,
not.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the period prior to that.
Yes, yes.
So, but the accused, what does he say? Where does he say he was before the 8th of February? The accused, number 2.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking the state.
Yeah,
According to the state's version.
well, I think it's common cause that he was detained at Villera Police Station. That's where he was.
It's common cause.
Yes,
When was he detained, in other words?
yes.
Hello? When was he detained?
When?
When was
Yes.
he detained? Because if he's detained, he's stationary in the cells.
Yes,
Yeah, fine. It must be so.
Yes.
Logic tells you that.
yes,
So if he's detained for 6 years, he's there for 6 years.
yes.
So what period are you saying he was detained at Valeria?
Yeah, well, to start with, he's detained on the 16th of June,
Right?
2021. He's placed at Pretoria North Police Cells.
That's it, yeah. Until when?
Until about the 19th of June.
Right?
We recall that the 19th of June,
Yeah.
he's transported to
Okay.
Moroka Police
Oh,
Station.
sorry, we are Morocco, fine,
Yes, to make a confession
Right,
to Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
right,
He appears in the First Lawyers Court, and thereafter he's then transported to Puking as the
yeah, right.
cell phone tower shows.
Does
Where
he deny
there's-
that he was transported to Puking?
Well, I don't think that was denied, that he was taken to Puking, where his room was searched.
That's it.
Yes, where they were looking for.
And what was the date then, there?
That was now on the 19th.
19th of June,
Yes,
right? So we knew where he was from the 16th to the 19th of June.
yes. And then
Right.
from there, they find the ammunition.
Yeah, fine. Then he's going to
and he's
Puking
charged
police
at
station.
Puking, and he's then transported to Primrose.
Right?
Primrose in the early hours of the
Right.
of the 20th. He spends the weekend there, and on the 22nd of June 2020, he appears at the Puking Magistrate Court.
Right.
Yes. And from there, he's now taken, after appearing at Puking Magistrate Court, he's then taken to Pretoria Moot Police Cells,
Right.
where he was for quite some time. And as the evidence revealed that it was during COVID, so the prisoners were being moved on short notice to other police
Yeah, but
stations.
the fact of the matter is he was under custody,
Yes, he was in custody
right?
all the time.
All the time, right?
Yes, yes. Until the cell phone was found in his possession on the 8th of February 2021 at Vilera Police Station.
Right. So the period in contention, which the state wants to demonstrate that the phone was in his possession, which period is that?
So it's from the 16th of June 2020 until
February.
until the 8th of February 2020. We say the police never confiscated the cell phone of accused number 2. He was the whole time in possession of that cell phone.
Of that cell phone.
Until it was found in his cell under the blankets, as Mr. Sergeant Mahani testified on the 8th of February 2021.
Sergeant Mahani never said it was found under the blanket. He said, I said to Ntanzi, give me the phone.
Yeah, and he handed
then
it over.
he handed it over.
Yeah,
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, well, my notes
No, no, fine.
says I
remember.
checked that, and he does mention that it was he took it underneath.
Under the blankets, whatever.
Yes, yes.
But does your client admit that, sir? Or he disputes that? He says never happened.
My lord, we dispute that we never had the phone. If somebody...
No, fine, I hear you.
Yes.
But your client disputes that he handed the cell phone to
At
Mohane.
Puking. At Puking.
not at Puking.
My lord, he's arrested on the 16th. He disputes, yes, on the 8th of February 2020 at Valeria. He disputes that a phone was handed by him to Mohane that was found on him at the cells in Valeria.
And that was on the 16th of June.
That was on the 8th of February when
Sorry.
Mohane says he found the phone
He found the
in his
phone.
possession, my lord.
Okay, so how many months should we still go on with it?
Yes.
The location.
Well, if this data is accepted as it is, then Lieutenant Colonel Hose doesn't need to go through each and every detail. We can just simply, if the defense is agreeable thereto, just admit the cell phone tower information as appears in Exhibit DD5 in brackets E, Roman figure 1, then that will
And Mr.
take care of
Ramsey, your
the-
client is not prepared to admit that.
it will take care of the evidence of
Yeah, fine.
Lieutenant Gonokos.
But this phone, eventually it ends up where?
Yes. Well, it eventually is confiscated and is taken to for
When?
analysis.
When is it confiscated?
The 8th of February.
And accused
2021.
number 2 says it never happened that way.
Yes.
But then, okay, fine. And then it goes where, this phone? After the 8th of February? Where does it go?
It goes to Middleburg for
Middleburg,
DPC
where it's downloaded,
Yes,
analyzed.
where it's downloaded. After some time.
But accused number 2, does he admit that that is his phone? Or he says he knows nothing about the phone?
well,
the point.
my recollection is
Because it must have an IEMI number.
that yes,
So does he say it's not his phone?
he does admit that it's his phone,
Okay, fine.
but he says the police confiscated the phone and that it was in the possession of the police all the time. So, my lord, the issues that are really in dispute is who had the phone, in whose possession was the cell phone. That's
No. The first thing, whose cell phone is that?
well, that from the propositions that were put to the witness Sergeant Mukhan is that this was indeed the accused's phone.
Does he admit that it is his phone?
Yes.
All he says is that
Yes.
it was never found on him.
Well, he says from the 16th,
Yeah.
after his arrest, it was not in his possession.
When does he say the phone was found in his possession, if ever?
Yes. Well, he says upon his arrest, it was confiscated.
Okay.
And from then on, it was not in his possession.
Okay, so
But
I
in
suppose
the
you've
police-
got sections, what?
Yes.
Section 13, not
And the
13.
2 and
13?
3. 2 and 3.
Not 2 and 3. When the phone is put into the
Oh,
custody
the
of the
SAP
police.
13, yeah. SAP
SAP
13.
13.
Yes, yes.
What does the SAP 13 say?
Well, they did request that information. We gave it to them.
Well, yeah, fine, but
Yes.
what does it say?
There's no record of that phone being entered
Into-
the SAP 13.
Is that the problem? Where was it kept, in other words?
So we are saying, once again, it shows that the accused had it in his possession
Because
all
it's
the
not
time.
in the records.
Yes,
When is it put into SAP 13? When, if ever?
yes. It was never put in the SAP 13.
Even when it was taken
Yes.
to Mpumalanga?
Well, in Pumalanga, when it was handed in for analysis, it was booked into the SAP 13.
Where was it taken from?
It was taken from, as we said, my lord, it was found in possession of the accused on the 8th of February 2021. It is then at Villera Police Station. It is then confiscated and then taken for analysis at DPCI.
When was it taken to the TPCI?
On the 8th of February.
On the same date it was
Yes.
allegedly found in the possession of the accused.
Yes. So,
Okay, fine.
as I say, in a nutshell, my lord, the accused says it's his cell phone, but he says the police confiscated it on the 16th of June 2021 when he was arrested. The police have denied that. They said, we never confiscated his cell phone. So the narrow issues are simply who had the cell phone
Yeah, fine. I
from
hear
the
you.
16th of June 2021 until the 8th of February 2021.
Okay,
So
you can
16
go
June
on.
2020.
Fine. If he doesn't admit it, fine. You can recite all those numbers. But then, does it matter if he says, for instance, the shortest way I can say about this evidence, if he says it was never in his possession, why should you go through
Yes.
all this information about the movement of the phone?
Well,
What is going to be shown by that?
hence we say, my lord, if Mr. Ramsipil is prepared to admit this exhibit, we can simply then dispose of with the rest of the evidence, and we then admit that the tower information that is reflected in this exhibit is what it purports to be, and we then step off
Yeah,
from
but
this topic.
he doesn't admit it. Is that not so? Mr. Ramsey, you don't.
Indeed, so, Madam.
Okay, let's recite it. Because we can't discover the spaceship where it went to.
Okay.
So it's how many pages there? We still have to go, Colonel?
106, about 107 below.
Yeah.
Pages.
Yeah.
I think we're on page 1 now.
Yes.
So we're at page what?
Page 1.
We'll try and shorten this, Colonel. If you
Look.
can.
If it's like that, the movement of this phone is where? It's in Gauteng or where? Just look at the
Yes.
towers.
Yes. Yeah.
The movement of the phone is only in Gauteng. Or does it go to Natal and Cape Town?
Yes.
It's only where? In Gauteng?
In Gauteng, and perhaps if we can deal with it in this way, that you only you indicated yesterday that Queenswood is the nearest tower to Villara Police Station. If you can just maybe indicate the dates on which the cell phone made contact with the Queenswood tower, that perhaps will curtail the proceedings.
Let me try to assist, my lord.
Yeah, please do, because it's a waste of time. Really.
Yeah.
Actually, anybody with any intelligence will think we're mad. I mean, it's like
Madam,
I'm eating bubble gum.
Yes.
I'm eating bubble gum. I'm eating bubble gum. I'm eating bubble gum. Why can't you say from the 1st of June 2020 to the 20th of December 2070, I was chewing bubble gum. Please.
My lord, as I follow the dispute between accused number 2 and the state, is that it's a very narrow issue.
It is.
Who has been in possession of the cell phone from
That's
the
it.
16th of June
Yeah.
to the 8th of February?
That's it.
Now, accused number 2 says,
The police.
at the time at which I got arrested on the 16th of June 16 June 2020, the police took my phone.
Yeah.
And the state says, no, we never took your phone. What is imperative is this information that is contained in this 205 section, it's information that will be there.
Yes.
It's like it won't change.
That's the point.
And it's information that does not actually serve to demonstrate who was in possession
That's
of that
it.
phone in
Yes.
that day. So from where I'm standing, my lord, this is just a question of credibility.
Yes, it is.
Whether the phone was in the possession of accused number 1, number 2,
That's a narrow
or
issue.
somebody else,
Yeah.
that's a question of credibility.
That's it.
Thank you, madam.
Do you see it like way, Mr. Ramsey?
My lord, for me and for Colonel Holmes, in their field, they say data is data. It speaks for itself. And it's exactly what is contained here.
Yes.
Mr. Baloyi yesterday, when he addressed the court, he says this information, especially, he wanted to pick Queenswood Tower only. And the conclusion of Colonel Holmes on Annexure Exhibit DD 5B does the inference that accused number 2 was in possession of this phone in Queenswood Tower, which is 220 meters when the photos were edited. That's why I had the qualm with them. I don't have the qualm with
So, yeah, fine.
yes, and everything else.
Are you-
So it's a matter of argument, and like Mr. Mnisi says, it's
Yeah.
a matter of credibility.
But are you saying on behalf of your client that
Yes.
this tower, Queenwood's Tower, which is supposed to be 200 meters, 120, 220 meters away from Valeria Police Station,
That's correct, Madam.
you are saying that tower doesn't exist?
No, the tower does exist, my lord. Remember,
Fine.
the dispute is
Okay,
that,
fine, yeah.
as constellated over and over. When I am arrested on the 16th of June 2020, as part of the police procedure, They can't put me in the back of the buggy without searching me. I can't enter the cells of 1 Pretoria North without being searched. From there, I moved to Mod without being searched with a phone on me during COVID, no visits. In Villeria police station without being searched. In
No, fine, that's not the problem.
Primrose. Police procedure determines
No,
that.
quite, I hear you. You see, to add to what Mr. Miss is saying,
Yes.
that's why I'm saying this phone, it was at all relevant time within Gauteng.
Yes.
That's why, I mean, then it curtails, then we can agree, you can agree that whoever took it, he was moving with that phone in Gauteng.
Yes.
Does it make sense? Unlike when you say it went to Cape Town and it went to Ngongoma,
Yes.
and it went to Mozambique, etc., etc. So if you check those towers, Colonel, are they all within Gauteng? Because you can agree on that, because this is the evidence, it is there. Instead of reciting this evidence like
Yes.
parrots, please.
But in addition, my lord, the state would like just to put in record all the occasions on which the phone was in contact with Queenswood.
Yeah,
That shouldn't take long, my lord. Just
Queenswood only.
Yes.
The other towers,
yes, we're not
you're not interested in the
yes,
other towers.
Yes.
But you see, madam, that's nitpicking. I don't agree that the data speaks for itself as is and credibility is determined as to.
Okay,
who
let's
the
recite
user
this thing.
was.
Okay, let's recite it. Go on. Let's take all the time. Recite it.
But my lord,
Jesus.
it will not change anything.
It doesn't. Everybody
Yes.
knows it.
We just place on record the Queenswood Tower. If in cross-examination they want to,
Let him do as he pleases. madam.
No, he can't do as he
That's-
pleases.
That's
We
the
must all
dominant
agree.
state.
No, you can't say do as you please.
No.
Look, if you don't admit that there's a tower called Queenswood, that's fine.
I've never disputed the tower. My
So-
lord,
so-
like he's saying, he wants the witness to put the tower information for Queenswood at the relevant time, according to his theory. It's okay, my lord. I've got the right of cross-examination for this witness, my lord, on this information.
thank you.
Nebo,
I have a suggestion, my lord. Just for 1 second to have a word with my learned friend, because my lord, my suggestion was the evidence that the state is intending to place on record here are the towers.
yes,
And you are in agreement that in exhibit DD5E1,
that's it.
the cell phone moved according to all the towers,
towers,
depicted
yeah,
in
that's it.
this. And that can be admitted by consent, but that's why I'm saying, my lord, if I can have a word with my colleague.
Yes, please have
Just
a
so
word.
that we can have a solution to this 108 pages, that's just to place on record the towers, my lord.
So, you
Just
can
1
have a
minute.
word with your ordinate colleague. You have to go outside.
Just 1 minute, my lord, yes.
You want me to-
Yes, my lord,
No,
just
we
1
can
minute.
go to
Oh, you want
the
Mr. Baloyi to hear?
No,
No,
we
if the
just
court
go to
can
the
wait
passage.
outside.
It's 20 to 1. Maybe we can already take the long adjournment
Until 2 o'clock.
until 2.
Thank you.
So this is the evidence, eh?
Yes.
It's madness. I mean,
Only in respect of the towers. that's-
yeah, it's madness. I mean, keep on saying it was there, it was there. We all know it was not with, according to your version, it was never with accused number 2. And according to the state version, it was with number 2.
Yes.
Is that not the narrowest of points?
Yes.
That is exactly the point.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
So we come back at 2.